Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, December 15th, 2016. I'm Athen, and this channel is about using the actual constellations in the sky, known as Sidereal Astrology. If you are new, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so the moon's still in Gemini here today. A very good day for learning. Being a bit practical, using that mental aptitude of ours, if it's through doing maybe some reading, maybe some writing, communication. These kinds of things are excellent to work with here today. Also exchanging with others, whether it's on the surface level of ideas, of communication, or maybe even business, trade, the marketplace, things like this can also be emphasized with the moon here. So this is all in relation to the fact that we did just have a full moon. So things are still quite full. There is momentum as we approach this disseminating phase of the lunar cycle, and a bit of awareness, right? Maybe some insight from earlier in the week that we can be moving forward or just feeling inspired to continue to cultivate. All right, and of course the sun is still in transformative Ophiuchus, still going over that galactic center as we get into the weekend. So lots of things transforming. And I think particularly what it is a lot of healing and a lot of rejuvenation as a result of that healing. This is what Ophiuchus is all about. It's about seeing where there are wounds and healing those wounds. And as a result, yes, very refreshing. A lot of this is going to be empowering our self-expression, our focus, and our all-in-all sense of being as the sun shifts into Sagittarius going into next week. But we are definitely still in the transformational side of that. So still an excellent day for diving deep, doing that acceptance, the acceptance of all aspects of self. And as a result, the transformation can continue. Now, in the aspects, we do have a grand cross here today involving the moon in Gemini, opposing up to Mercury, who's getting close to Pluto, although is not going to conjoin because he's about to go retrograde. So he's going to go retrograde early next week. But an opposition there, and then a square up to Jupiter and Uranus on the other side. So these grand crosses, they're all about integration. And with these mutable signs, it's particularly about flexibility, adaptability. All right, so I think it's a great day to do that, to bring in a bit of that mutable energy, a bit of flexibility in our everyday sphere. It might be collectively challenging to do that, but that's exactly why we want to challenge ourselves to do that. Try new things, be open-minded. That's what the moon in Gemini is really helping us see. Even Mercury and Pluto in Sagittarius, helping us see the bigger possibilities in life, but yet implement that into the everyday sphere, into what's practical, into what's real, what can be implemented. And that's a great way of working with that balance there. And even bringing extra attention to the communication. Again, things are slowing down as Mercury slows down. So maybe starting to reconsider as we get into the weekend, a bit of the routine perhaps, maybe whatever it is we're thinking about, working on, or anything that does involve correspondence. Now the square up to Jupiter could be that there is a bit of over-exuberance or under-exuberance today, which is the other extreme of the square, but it is about balance. Keeping that pendulum nice and steady. And I think it's about saying that, yes, there are possibilities, there are potentials, but it is about taking the actual steps to cultivate them. And again, that's a great way of challenging ourselves today. Another side to it is we might be feeling quite free or wanting to break free, quite revolutionary perhaps. And there's something to listen to with this. Uranus has been in Pisces, and this has been about really accessing the present moment. And through the acceptance, through letting go, through surrendering, this is very freeing. This is freeing us up. So it might be, again, something we can challenge ourselves with, but as a result, steady freedom, grounded freedom, and implementing whatever those changes might be. So that's the Grand Cross. Definitely an important day there with this, and it can be very constructive, like I said. Very good for if we approach anything with an openness to learn. Again, that goes back to the flexibility and the adaptability with this, and that's the Gemini, that's the Mercury. Open-mindedness with Sagittarius can really go a long ways, transforming those belief systems, thinking big, and then keeping it grounded. This is the Jupiter-Uranus square. using a bit of inspiration if we have it, or if not, maybe implementing some things in our life to move that energy forward, move that inspiration forward, and freedom, right? What changes can we make today? Maybe just one thing we can change today to have a greater long-lasting peace and that type of spiritual freedom in our lives. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.